Hey guys, just finished week 42 of the trading challenge, trading from $100 to $1,000,000. We're currently at 249,000, which is a 98,000 increase from last week. So this was mainly from our holdings that we positioned ourselves into the past couple of weeks going up. It wasn't really any new trades. So I'll go through the portfolio real quick as the first thing we go through. And obviously MOG this week has been the main mover, right? So if you've gone to MOG, you're up good right now. I'll show that chart real quick. So we have MOG here. The past few days it's just been ripping. Look at that. So this is on the 4 hour chart. And you can see in the past 3 days it's pumped up 90%. And we put in, I think, what did we put in? 120 grand right here, look. So $120,000, and we're up 110,000 on that right now. So yeah, MOG is up good. That's the main thing that's pulled this portfolio up this week, right? Other than that, we have bases for everyone, right? This is another good play that I'm in on base, and Coinbase actually tweeted them yesterday. The only problem is the chain's pretty dry and dead right now, so it didn't really do much, but it is curling up. Like, look how good this chart looks. So we put in 10 grand into this play a couple of weeks ago, and it's coming right back up. We're only up like 1,000 on this coin, I think. Or not even. We're like pretty much break even right now. So yeah, I mean, it's whatever, but it's up. It looks good, and Coinbase are actively talking about this shit, right? They keep tweeting it, and the chart is holding up real strong, and it looks ready to descend to me, right? So this could easily go up to like 50 million plus, and if it does that, then we're gonna print, fucking 80 grand probably, somewhere around that. So yeah, that's another holding that I'm pretty happy with. The other thing is, this is something that I bought today. I also closed my KXC trade yesterday, or not yesterday, like a week ago. I'll show that as well. So I closed the KXC trade somewhere up here. I put it into, so I made 3.2k on that, and then I put it into this Mastercoin or whatever it's called, MSTR, which did pump up a little bit, but then I ended up selling to buy Zeus instead, right? Because I think Zeus is much better than that coin. Obviously, it doesn't look the best right now, which might be a good time to buy, but the reason I bought Zeus is simply it's worth throwing a bullet into because there's just so much good things going for it, right? So it's Pepe's dog, which is obviously a bullish narrative. It's Pepe and it's a dog. Crypto loves Pepe and they love dogs. And then you have, it's obviously the Cabal one. It's the chosen one of like all the PvP because there was like 10 of them that came out. They also have like the IP rights. You also have James Winbine, which is one of the best. He did very well on Pepe as a meme coin trader. He made like 40 million on there. You have like a lot of big influencers shilling it. And basically it's just holding up very nicely at around 10 million market cap. And coins like this that are holding up at 10 mil, when Ethereum properly breaks out, there's always one that just goes crazy and gets listed on fucking Binance or some shit like Nero did. So that's kind of like, I'm not saying that this will get listed on Binance, but it's one of those charts that held up at 10 mil, and it can definitely pump up if the market wants to go up, if they like it. So that's the speculation. I think it's a good narrative, and that's why I'm holding some. I've already got 5 grand in there right now, so nothing crazy. Like, don't really give a fuck if it goes to 0 because it's worth the risk. So that's the Zeus position. Other than that, we just have Pulse Chain and Ethereum, and these are just for new trades, right? So I've got some PLS, which I'll actually show the price of Pulse Chain right now. So it's still been underperforming. Like, it's not fucking doing anything right now, really. It is curving up. We did have that whale sell in the chain, and it's still holding up like very well, considering. But yeah, Ethereum is broke out nice, and this should be way higher. But obviously that whale's holding the chain down, and it's just not ideal. But yeah, I mean, this chart is good. It looks bottomed to me. I think better days are coming for Pulse Chain, and I'm looking forward to the meme seasons that are going to come because I want to make some good trades on that chain again. But yeah, I mean, I love Pulse Chain, and this is, you know, probably the bottom right here. You have a lower low, or like higher low, I mean. Let's have a look at the RSI real quick. Yeah, you have, yeah, nothing crazy really. You have just a nice chart, it's bottomed out, it's making a W. It's probably going to come up to these areas, and if Ethereum keeps going, you're definitely going to see an increase in Pulse Chain price, because it always, you know, follows on those way up. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the Pulse Chain situation. But yeah, we have 1.5k on Pulse Chain, and that's just for new launches. Obviously, we'll trade that up, and then we just have 900 in Ethereum. So yeah, but as far as trades go, nothing crazy, right? I bought into that coin that I already said about, sold it break even. Obviously, it went up $500 because Ethereum pumped. I bought into Zeus, haven't sold that yet, and then I bought this Brokey coin, which was a scam, and yeah, lost $300. So nothing to really talk about on the trading side of things. But we did have a lot of things happen in the general market. So Bitcoin made an all-time high. We are now at 117,000. I think we tapped 118k. Yeah, almost 119. So Bitcoin moving up nice. It looks really good. I do think obviously it's going higher. I think we're gonna get up to these like maybe 150k area pretty soon. You have a resistance area like here on this diagonal at like 150. So yeah, we'll see how it goes with that. If it breaks through that, then fuck, man, we're gonna be rich. But yeah, Ethereum, it did start to gain some strength. Obviously, it broke out. We broke out about to 3k, finding some resistance right there now. But it's, you know, it's done very well, and it looks pretty good. So yeah, we had that support level. We said we were gonna bounce off it, and we did. And now we're coming right back up and breaking out of 3k. Bitcoin dominance was losing strength. It came back up a little bit last night, and yeah, I mean, that could be a potential top. Obviously, we'll find out. If it is, then the altcoins and your meme coins and all that shit are going to pump way harder, because there's going to be more money flowing into altcoins. Total 3. So yeah, Total 3 is also breaking out. You see, I think last week we also mentioned about this, saying how it's going to break out of this falling wedge, and it did. So yeah, I mean, pretty much everything's just going exactly as we expect it to. For once, the markets are pumping up nice, and everything's just going up, basically. Ethereum pumped up nice. Morg is outperforming everything, and that's where we're positioned. So Morg is like the shib of the cycle, in my opinion, right? It's the best number 2 coin. So you have Pepe is obviously the king of the cycle. Pepe is the Doge, and then just under Pepe you have SHIB, which is the Morg, I mean. So the reason I think that is just the way that Morg follows Pepe. It tops and bottoms at the exact same times, and every single move it outperforms. It's just like, and it's obviously one of the best memes. Like, everyone knows Morg. Everyone, even like normal people that have never fucking seen the coin, they all know the word Morg. And it's also on Coinbase. Normies instantly buy Morg, I've noticed, on Coinbase. They don't go to fucking Solana or anything else. They just buy Morg, right? That's just something I've noticed. They all go to Morg. So yeah, I think Morg is easily one of the best coins. It did flip Brett as well. So Brett was like, what's that, 560? It's 100 mil market cap higher than Brett now, and Brett was higher at one point. So Morg is just so much stronger than all of these other memes. You know, all of the top memes. It's just so much better. So that's why we're holding Morg. It's the only thing actually green on the 24 right now out of all the main ETH coins. So yeah, I think that's probably one of the best holds this cycle on Ethereum. I think it will also flip the SPX. It's just better. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say, guys. If you want to follow my wallet or whatever, it's in the description of the YouTube video. And if you want to join my Telegram, it's also linked everywhere. And I'll also just follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, all that shit. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week, and hopefully we have another good week just like this one. Ta-ra.